by encouraging existing and potential investors in this sector, and to take full advantage of our proximity to the largest market in Nigeria, Lagos State, and other southwest states, and our gateway status to the West African sub-region market, which is over 200 million people, to make greater efforts to ensure the safety of lives, property, and institutionalize a speedy, effective judicial system. We vigorously set out to implement these recommendations as contained in the communique of the first edition of the Investors Forum towards the fulfillment of our mission to rebuild Ogun State. In the area of education, for instance, we ensure that our youth have easy access to qualitative education, thus providing the needed manpower for our industrialization program. We also provided efficient healthcare service and agriculture that leads to industrialization and employment generation, housing and urban renewal, and we develop our infrastructure tremendously. And this is one area where we have etched the stamp of Ogun Standard, which we believe will be a reference point for infrastructural development in Nigeria, and indeed even for service delivery. It must be of Ogun Standard. Under agriculture, we believe that the growth of any economy is largely dependent on its transportation infrastructure. The existence of good network of roads forms the bedrock on which accessibility and efficiency of other social amenities are built. Social amenities like schools, healthcare facilities cannot be effectively utilized if there are no good roads to access them. Interestingly, the longest road, which is about 110 kilometers, it is a road which links Ilara, Tombolo, Ijoun, Tata, Igua, Ojaodon, Ebute Gboro, Ilashe. This road links 4 of our 5 local government areas in the western part of our state and provide access to tens of thousands of hectares of most arable farmland in our state. We also adopted an agro-polythene development strategy, thus making our state the first in Nigeria to achieve this. This is a development paradigm that ensures that millions of our citizens are engaged in the agricultural value chain and are able to achieve prosperity where they are. The agro-polythene development strategy emphasizes the localization of primary production and manufacture. The goal is to enhance the income and welfare of the rural areas through the acceleration of integrated regional development. By this, we embark on rural and urban linkages that encourage development of agribusiness network. The objective is a populace-based, competitive, sustainable, and decentralized agro-polythene region. Today, we have created an enabling environment for investment to thrive and improve our investment climate, and thus make our state an investor's destination of choice. For instance, between the hosting of the first edition of the Ogun State Investors Forum and now, about 46 major industries with a total investment of about $7.3 billion have established businesses in the state, while over 30 others are in the various stages of completion. Indeed, you will agree with me that Ogun State is truly open for business. We have Lafarge Wapco Cement, Wemco Coal Steam, May and Baker, Shanghai Plants, Procter & Gamble, which is the largest single American investment in Nigeria. And outside the petroleum sector, we have the Dangote Cement. Indeed, the question is who is not in Ogun State? Almost everybody, particularly all of these conglomerates, multinationals, everybody, they want to be in Ogun State. So the question is, who is not in Ogun State? To maximize the potential of our agricultural value chain, we have targeted massive investment in infrastructural development and improve the quality of life of our citizens. Deliberately, we have begun an irreversible process of erecting modern facilities in our rural centers of agribusiness. We have also conducted the business of government and reformed the structures of our service delivery to ensure that Ogun State is not only open for business, but indeed friendly to business. The tremendous positive response of investors in choosing Ogun State and our unflinching desire to enhance the value proposition of Ogun State for designing investors have informed our choice of the theme for this forum and our direction for the immediate future. Let me say we are ambitious, and we are forward-looking in our developmental programs and projects. We are focused on preparing our people and our state for the future. We see Ogun State as one of the states that will play a pivotal role in the future development of Nigeria and Africa by harnessing our natural potential in agribusiness. Providence has been good to us. Ogun State is located on a land mass of about 16.4 square kilometers, of which over 80% is arid. Consider arable land that is larger than the total land mass of Israel as a nation, Croatia and Cape Verde added together. Our state is endowed with a favorable climate and good vegetation for all year-round cultivation of various cash and food crops, as well as livestock rearing. The climate is also conducive for business and industrial growth. In the southern part of the state, for example, the evergreen forest vegetation and soil are most suitable for the cultivation of cash and food crops like oil palm, rice, kola nut, cocoa, cotton, cassava, cocoyam, and vegetables. While in the north, we have a vast grazing savanna that is very proper for animal welfare. Added to these are forest reserves, rivers and lagoons with beautiful ocean front down south that is a ready confidence for fish resources. We also offer a ready market and a healthy local population of about 7 million. This local market is complemented by the advantage that our state provides as a window to the immediate market of southwestern Nigeria, comprising of Lagos, Oyo, Osun, Ekiti, Ondo, and possibly our sister state of Edo in the south-south zone of Nigeria, with a total population of about 40 million and an added advantage of the gateway to the West African sub-region with an estimated population of about 200 million people. Definitely will provide a ready market for your products. Let me add quickly that agriculture and industrialization provides a very fertile ground for our partnership and cooperation with the private sector for mutual benefits. It presents immense investment and business opportunities for international investors, individual and all organizations. We see agriculture as a credible means of creating huge employment opportunities for our teeming young graduates. Our vision for agriculture includes expansion into the agro-processing industry along the value chain. Presently, only about 20% of our farm produce is processed. The rest is sold as cash crops or left to rot due to insufficient processing capacity. This we need to change, and we must change. And indeed, we have started. Our approach in Ogun State is not only holistic but futuristic. Having realized that land is a key factor for meaningful agricultural development, our administration has allocated over 200,000 hectares of land to willing investors in agriculture at a minimal cost. Also, in order to complement available acquired agricultural land belonging to government, the state government is taking steps through collaboration with host communities to make more agricultural land available for large-scale commercial farming. We have identified some particular sectors in agriculture as presenting viable business opportunities for investors. Some of these are palm oil, palm kernel and rubber cultivation, aquaculture and livestock. For example, palm oil and palm kernel oil are derived from the fruits of palm trees. Among the diverse uses of palm kernel oil and natural cooking oil, vegetable-based soap, cosmetic toilet soap, palm oil as feedstock for biodiesel production. In Ogun State, we have the Dura, the Piscifera, and the Tenera varieties. In fact, the Tenera is renowned to produce the highest oil content. Presently, we have 8 oil palm plantations located in 8 farm settlements in Abeokuta, Ibikunle, Agowoyi, Koka, Ibiade, Ikene, Ilewo, and Shawonjo. Collectively, all the settlements have about 43,752 hectares of agricultural land available